First pitch is moments away here in Miami. It's the Nationals and Marlins. Next. MLB The Show coverage is on the air as we come to you this afternoon from sunny Miami, Florida, as we get set to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball. Today, it's the rubber match of this three-game series, as it'll be the Washington Nationals taking on the Florida Marlins. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Dave Campbell and the Wonder Dog Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian as we get set to bring you the call on what should be a good one here. And Soup, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on most in this one?
Well, one guy that's been a factor for the past couple of decades or so is Ivan Rodriguez. I mean, go ahead and clear out some space in Cooperstown, because there's no doubt he's going to be heading there in 5 years after he retires. Until then, he'll still be one of the best defensive catchers in baseball.
All right, Dave, thanks. We'll hear from Hud momentarily, but first, State Farm brings us to the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals. At home or away, State Farm is there. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Niger Morgan will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
And it didn't take long today before the size of that strike zone comes into question. First pitch.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And when a guy like this lets two go in a row, you know he's looking for something else.
And a good swing there as this one's carrying well out to deep right field. Ross is there and he has it for the out. So we saw the slider as he gets the fly ball there, but as for the rest of the arsenal, here you go. It's a look at the scouting report to see what else this guy features moving forward. So one gone now for Christian Guzman. And this is low, ball one.
That's not a bad spot to miss with a fastball. He'll do okay if he can keep it down there throughout.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
And a real sharp break on that one. That got in on him real quick.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
But now you got to get inside a pitcher's head. What's he going to come with on 2-2?
Fouled back. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now, these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Let's get on base.
And this is lined softly to the left side. Foul. Here's a ground ball to first. And Cantu will just step on the bag himself for the out. Our umpires for today's ball game, behind the plate is the crew chief, MacArthur Mac Harvey. Chuck Price is at first, Clyde Washington out at second, and Earl Hendricks rounds out the crew over at third. So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman.
Bring the cheese! Come on, Florida!
Now the first pitch. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening that half of the inning against Rick Vandenhurst. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the Marlins starting lineup as put together by their skipper, Freddie Gonzalez. They'll go to work against a guy who was a major leaguer at 21 years old a few seasons back, right-hander Chiron Martis. A look there at the Nationals' defense, highlighted by a first-time Gold Glove winner in 2009, third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Into the box here is the shortstop Hanley Ramirez, as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And he's tallied just 1 hit here in the series so far, 1 for 8.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now, look there at his numbers from the last time out, and you can see he comes off a winning performance, so he should be in good form out there today.
Leadoff man retired. Here's the left fielder, Chris Coughlin. swinging the ball line softly down the line and left, but foul. And here's a very close pitch up around the letters. Looked good, but it's a ball 1-1.
And Mac Harvey can squeeze you sometimes. He's going to make you throw strikes.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And he's given him 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here, 2-2 though.
Then again, maybe not.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, if he's got the confidence to throw it 2-2, let's see if he throws it 3-2.
And that misses for ball 4.
And boy, those last few pitches there were nowhere close to the strike zone. When you've got 2 strikes on a guy, you've got a little more margin for error, but not that much.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in the dangerous first baseman, Jorge Cantu. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. And the tag's there from Zimmerman. He's out at third base.
Yeah, they're trying to get that first run of the game over to third, but he says, we'll have none of that. That's a seed right there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
And after a good start to the ball game on the mound, back-to-back 2-out hits here from the number 3 and 4 guys in the lineup have set him up nicely now. The middle of the lineup's already showing how dangerous it can be here just in the first inning.
Cody Ross will get his first opportunity now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And at the plate, he's just 1 for 7 in the series, so he's in a bit of a cold spell.
He waits, now the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This has a chance to be one of the ugliest zeros I've ever seen someone put up on the board.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And guys are getting a good look at the entire repertoire here in the first.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
And as my old colleague likes to say, deuce is wild, 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Look at the stop. But he'll be in there easily.
Well, and this is the kind of pressure you love to apply early in the ball game. Bases loaded right now. You'd like to see that starting pitcher on the run before he can get settled.
Wes Helms digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. Fastball's in there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch is very important when you got the bases loaded.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This would be a big pitch if he could get him here and keep this game tied.
He's ready now to pitch, and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's pitch number 22 already. Far too many for the first inning.
Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the second run scores.
And now the pitching coach is going to pay a very early call here. He's probably saying, we just got to find a way to get out of this inning. I don't care what you do, but we can't let these guys run away with it. Let's go.
John Baker will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1.
And he's had to work hard here in this opening inning. Wonder how much that'll take out of him.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
And these are important at bats here because here's a chance to get to a young pitcher early and force that manager to get someone up in the bullpen.
Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Man, in an important spot like this, you've got to be able to get off a better swing than that.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Adam Dunn leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now here it comes. In there, strike 1.
And for the most part, he's been held in check in the series so far, just 2 for 9.
Big swing by Dunn, but he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, what better way to spend a Sunday afternoon than at the old ballpark?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, and he runs his fastball right in on the hands. Ooh, this is what you call locking a guy up.
One away in the inning as that'll bring up Josh Willingham. First pitch coming. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. Willie Harris will stand in for the first time here.
Knock it out of here.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And he's looking sharp, but he's been around the plate an awful lot here in the early going.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Cameron Maben will start things off in the bottom of the second. In there, no balls and a strike.
And this is what he needs to do a little more of. Establish that heater early in the count.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And he did not have his best stuff in that first inning. That's a little more like it there.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
Already picked up 2 in the first, and now they're looking for more in the second as the leadoff man gets aboard here.
Rick Vandenhurst will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Pause, now the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Great job there of doing what he can to help his own cause. Just keep that bat out in front of your field of vision, and he deadens that one in a good spot to get the job done.
A man at second with 1 down, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, this is a tough way to help your on-base percentage out of the #1 spot, but he's on base here regardless.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That was a good job by the catcher getting the glove on that, or both runners might have been able to move up.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
And he's digging his own hole in the mound now.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Just trying to find something that works here.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
Man, an easy motion, easy delivery, then boom, it's on you. That's a nice delivery there.
Jorge Cantu will dig in here. Hit hard to the left side, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Leading off for Washington,
Pudge Rodriguez is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Good fastball there on the outside part of the plate. He got him to reach for it, and all he could do was send an easy grounder to second.
Ian Desmond will be the batter.
Ian Desmond.
First pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Showing real good patience there at the plate.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Doing the smart thing, taking all the way.
(3-1) on the way. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that's right there. I'll tell you, though, complaining like that's only going to make that strike zone tighter.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Chiron Martis will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you got to reach that far out to get the baseball, that's not a pitch you should be bunting at.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Come on, Marlins!
From the belt, the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
And they did have him showing bunt there, so it'll likely be on again.
Here we go! Turn 2!
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. And they'll have to go to Ugla covering the bag at first as the sacrifice is a good one.
Trying to avoid the double play ball that could have ended the inning. When you don't have confidence in a pitcher swinging the bat, this becomes a very wise play.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the speedy center fielder, Niger Morgan. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
And I think he just got a gift call right there to begin the at-bat. That should have been a strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And if you throw enough fastballs in succession, guys are going to time it, so be careful. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Oh, and this manager could bite a nail in half right now. 2 things you've got to avoid: walks and errors. And we've seen both here this inning.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And here's the veteran middle infielder, Christian Guzman. And this is hit hard up the middle. A throw over to Ramirez at second, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, 1 Marlin error, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 2-0.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Dan Ugla makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Swing and a liner back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Already a 2-0 game, and now the leadoff man's on here to start the 3rd. Another run here, and they can build up a nice, comfortable lead.
Cody Ross will dig in. He singled his first time around. And that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Toughest location for a hitter right there. I'd take that too.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And now you can't look for a pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And a strong throw by Guzman for the first out.
Yeah, high chopper that time. And it kind of eliminates getting anything but the out at first. That's a smart play there to get the sure out.
So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And digging in now, the third baseman, Wes Helms. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
And this is without a doubt a strikeout situation right here, as you can't let this deficit get any worse than 2.
Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Already 2 RBIs for him in his first at bat, and he could maybe add a third right here.
Outside, 2-1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And now be careful not to throw that thing right over your catcher's head.
Hit hard, but foul. Hit hard towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit.
Well, the score hasn't reflected it, but he's been anything but in command so far. These guys have had plenty of opportunities, and they've got another one right here.
John Baker will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Ooh, he almost kneecapped him there.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. The 2-0. In there, 2-1.
And he was able to punch him out the first time, and he certainly could use another right here.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, as a pitcher in this spot, you get your grounder, you take your chances. But this one finds a hole, and it's a run-scoring single.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the stretch. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there, base hit. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Oh, and he's starting the afternoon off right. 2 at-bats, 2 knocks, and a couple ribbies. He's thinking, I can live with this stat line.
Rick Vandenhurst to stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And Zimmerman will make sure that remains a foul ball. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. A flip onto Guzman covering, but the sacrifice works as planned.
Some teams will let their pitchers swing away there, but he's able to sacrifice both men into scoring position, where a two-out knock could play a couple.
Two men on, two out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And talk about a must-out early in the ball game. He can't let this get any worse.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, now he's got a good chance to minimize the damage if he can get this guy.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And I hope his fielders have plenty of sunscreen on, because they've been out in the sun a long time.
Two-two pitch on the way. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals nothing. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Finally into the hit column with a 2-base hit to start the 4th. Now they need to work on getting him into the run column as well.
Adam Dunn will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And now they can shoot for the strikeout here, which would be a good comeback after the leadoff double.
And 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here. The 3-2 pitch to Dunn. Here's one hit towards the hole,
And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Putting the pressure on to open up the inning. Back-to-back hits here, and now they can really look to capitalize.
Josh Willingham will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. Now the fastball from Vandenherk as he gets ahead 0-1.
Infield's at double play depth, so they'll trade a run for 2 outs here.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
And after 3 fairly painless innings, he's had to throw a lot of pitches here in the 4th.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Oh, now what do you go back to here?
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, that's been the go-to pitch when he's needed it, and he definitely needed it there.
So first and third with 1 away, and here comes the speedy Willie Harris. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And when you need a double play ball, I don't see the logic of working this guy up in the zone.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. Ramirez on to Cantu, but this will be too late as they get just the 1 out.
Yeah, a little fortunate there. This could have been a double play to get him out of the inning, but it developed a little too slowly, so that's good hustle to beat out the return throw and pick up the RBI.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and here comes Pudge. Swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And now on 0-2, this might be a spot where you want to bounce one.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nats 1. Full slate of games on a Sunday afternoon as we give you a look at the National League scoreboard presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Leading out the fourth for the
Chris
Marlins.
Coughlin will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Coughlin.
First pitch coming. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
And you certainly want to make sure you throw strikes to this guy because he'll steal you blind if you give him a free pass.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, step off. Take a deep breath here. You don't want to walk the leadoff guy on 4 pitches.
And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1.
And he's just waiting until he gets a strike. Not a bad decision to start an inning.
The 3-1 is on the way. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Just a loud out. That's how you have to look at that if you're on the mound. He made a mistake, but he got away with it.
Up next for the Marlins.
The leadoff man retired now for Jorge Cantu.
Cantu.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea to work him up and in here with that hard stuff.
And no contact there from Cantu as the count moves to 0-2 on him now.
And one thing you can say about him on the mound, he certainly has been the aggressor in this at-bat, coming right after him.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And Cantu swings and misses at that one as he's set down for route number 2.
Oh, and just a great pitch here on 2-2. That changeup just bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Dan Ugla will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Ball 2.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
And that's in there, 2-1.
And he's taking a little off from his top speed. Just need to get one over.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I mean, you talk about not getting extended. My goodness.
Swinging a bouncing ball behind second. Up with it is Guzman. Throw bounces undone, but he's able to get a paw on it, and that's a nice dig to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nats 1. Ian Desmond will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shut him down now. Make it do it, Marlins!
First offering on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And these guys would love to see the bottom of the order get some offense going.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And this is near the line but foul wide of first. Hit hard but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
The longer this at-bat goes, the more it swings into a hitter's favor.
Come on! Base hit now!
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And they already lost this guy the first time around. Don't walk him again here.
Full count pitch on its way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Having trouble making contact here so far. Already 5 strikeouts through the first 4 1/3.
Chiron Martis digs in at the plate. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
And coming off that long duel to start the inning, you wonder if maybe he'll try to pitch to contact here.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And you can bet he's going to keep right on watching until he gets a strike.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's a little more like it.
Down the line, but this will kick foul.
No, that's a foul ball!
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And right now, that fastball's been so good he hasn't really needed his secondary pitches all that much. Another good heater there.
Niger Morgan will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
And sometimes when you're a leadoff hitter, go ahead and take a pitch. Let your pitcher catch his breath for a second.
1-0 pitch now. And this is on the ground toward the hole. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nats 1. Cody Ross will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's in there for strike one.
And he's just 2 for 9 in the series thus far, so he could use a base hit here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Hit this one hard.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Yeah, battled him back to even. Now you got to think about that slider running away.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
I don't know if he's just nibbling here or he can't find the range, but the leadoff walk has him in early trouble here to start the inning.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jason Bergman is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Wes Helms will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1.
Boy, tough call to get on your first pitch of the ball game. He's thinking that was a strike in the bullpen.
Go, wait for the pitch.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Got to turn him loose now.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Dunn's able to look this one in for the first out.
Looked to me like he was out in front of the curveball, and as a result, he just pops the thing straight up.
John Baker will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Come on, John.
Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Boy, he must have been looking off speed because that's as good a pitch as he'll see in this at-bat.
Let's go fishing, Marlins.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swinging a soft liner out toward left center. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit.
Tenth hit of the ball game so far for him, and that's the good news. But the bad news is all of them have been singles. Sooner or later, somebody's got to show a little extra base power.
Cameron Maben will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Go, guys.
And a ball 1-0.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Come on now. We need some strikes here.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's trying to be a little too fine right now. He just got to let it loose here.
Rick Vandenhurk will be next, barring a double play ball. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
And you'd love to get this strikeout with the pitcher on deck.
Let's get something started here.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Diving is Zimmerman, but it's out of reach, a fair ball.
Boy, and he is some kind of hot right now. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game, and this one drives in the run from third base.
Rick Vandenhurk will take his cuts now. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Some teams will let their pitchers swing away there, but he's able to sacrifice both men into scoring position, where a 2-out knock could plate a couple.
So 2 on with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball 1-0.
And it looks like it's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
Second and third, 2 away. Swinging a high pop-up right in the center of the diamond. And Dunn will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 5-1. Christian Guzman will lead things off now for Washington. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman and Adam Dunn. Low for ball 1.
And this is the right part of the lineup to maybe get something started for once.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And this is the section of the lineup that really needs to start doing something here.
And he's flying open a bit, Soup. That misses high, ball 3.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out here to start the 6th.
Let's go, Marlins!
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Ross moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Well, it's been an up-and-down season for him so far, but he's pitched pretty well in this one, and he's looking to even up his record if they can hold on and get him the victory.
So 1 away, and that'll bring up the dangerous third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
And now a pitch on the way. 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is the part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And even though he's spinning a gem, he's still going to need to avoid that home run ball, so location is still going to be important.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And we'll take a look there at the pitches by inning so far. You can see he's at 80 for the game right now, so he shouldn't be all that tired just yet.
And so with 2 away now, they'll get to face Adam Dunn here with the bases empty. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
In trailing by 4 runs here in the 6th, you really need to pick up the pace offensively.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down here 5-1. Chris Coughlin will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Harris is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth.
Good job there to get the first out of the inning, and he's working on a nice scoreless streak here to start the season. He'd love to keep that ERA at 0.00 as long as he can.
Jorge Cantu will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a good pitch, just a get-me-over breaking ball. Guys are not ready to hit that pitch. He's back on his heels.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and one pitch home to Cantu. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And now's where I think you have to sit changeup and react fastball.
The 2-2 coming. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And you got the big thunder coming next, so you don't want to lose this guy.
And a tough pitch to lay off of on 3-2, but no signal from Mac Harvey. It's ball 4.
And he'll be kicking himself a bit here. He had him 1-2 and then lost him. That's where you really need to finish guys off.
Dan Ugla will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
And I know they don't want to flirt with another one up in the zone here.
And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now.
Hard to make 2 better pitches than that. One that just missed, one that I'm not so sure.
Well, he waits back on the change there, and this is hit high and fairly deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Ball pretty well struck, and that didn't miss a home run by very much at all. You see it hit high off the wall there, and he's able to cruise in with a stand-up double.
Cody Ross will step in. 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And with 1 out, a walk's not the worst thing that could happen to him on the mound, so I expect him to work cautiously.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
Go, Skipper!
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Yeah, and fellas, you can see him trying to stretch things out down there, and I think he might have perhaps landed a little funny on that last pitch and maybe tweaked something. Tyler Clippard will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And I'll bet he loves the idea of coming in with that count already in his favor. Thank you.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Yeah, certainly not out of the woods yet.
Wes Helms will be the batter.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
In there for strike one.
And sometimes when you haven't seen a guy, you might want to take a pitch to gauge him, but he let a pretty good one go by there.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, and he wanted to reach for that one, but wisely thought better of it.
Runners at second and third with two gone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
And remember, he's got a base open, so he can pick who he wants to pitch to here.
Ready with the 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball three.
And a walk is not the worst thing that could happen here.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Great play to Spirit. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. We're through six full. Florida's out in front, 5-1. And as we move forward here this afternoon, let's take a quick look at our American League scoreboard now, again brought to us by the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Leading on. Left field.
Josh Willingham will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And dude, when it's late in the game and you're losing, why are you swinging at the first pitch and helping the guy out? Come on now.
Willie Harris will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
A lot of first pitch hacking here late in the ball game. I'd make him throw me something.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And when you're protecting a lead in the 7th, the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base by hitting him.
Now a ball lined back over second. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 in the ball game, though it took them 7 innings to do it. That's not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Pudge Rodriguez will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that misses inside 1-0.
And he's hardly even had to work out of the stretch so far. This is almost like a new experience for him out there.
Get two!
Now the 1-0 pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
And this is a good time in the ball game to be selective. Go ahead and run that pitch count up a bit.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And now 3-1. Let's see if they start the runner here. If they do, it may open up an extra hole for the guy at the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
The further he goes in this one, the more this is going to happen. You can see it on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so the tank's running awfully low right now.
Ian Desmond will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Swing and a liner. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Yeah, this might be the hardest double play to turn. The shortstop's got to wait for that pitcher to get over to the bag. And that was too much to ask for, so the inning continues.
Jesus Flores will stand in.
Number 26, Jesus Flores.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
In there, 1-1.
And you wonder, sooner or later, when is the big hit gonna come?
Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
He's gone from throwing nice and easy to now he's having a little trouble finding that rhythm.
Here he comes on 2-1. 2-2.
And you're running out of chances here. You can't let this 7th inning rally go to waste.
swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Now the relay home. And Baker won't get a tag down in time. He's safe at the plate.
Matt, that's just good hitting coming off the bench. Trust me, it's hard to suddenly jump into a game like that, but he comes through with extra bases.
Now here's Freddie Gonzalez, the Marlins manager, making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Brian Sanchez will slide in now and try and work out of this one. Niger Morgan will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a 1-run game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And this is where a reliever really wants to pick up his starter. Give him a chance to be the winner.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed that time by Morgan as he finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And as a manager, this is how you want your guy to come out of the bullpen.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, trying to change the sight line there. That's a smart way to work.
He's set, now the pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. And Cantu will take this one to the bag by himself, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Marlins lead this one 5-3. New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the hard-working left-hander Sean Burnett. John Baker will start things out here for the Marlins with Cameron Maybin to follow on deck. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And this is their 4th pitcher of the afternoon, so there's not much left after this.
Yeah, Marlins!
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One pitch on the way. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball.
Foul ball, that's out!
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Already 2 strikeouts in the game for him and 6 in the series. Someone needs a little extra batting practice, I think.
So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Let a good pitch go by, but at least he gets a sense of how quick that fastball's getting on him.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 2.
Oh, and on an 0-2 pitch here, he knows he's got to protect. And that's sort of a defensive hack there, just trying to get wood on it. And the result is an easy pop-up.
Emilio Bonifacio will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a ball grounded foul down the line near first. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, that changeup's a great pitch. You're swinging at the arm action, but the ball's not there yet.
Here's the pitch. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw to Dunn over at first, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins on top, 5-3. A new pitcher is set to go now, as we'll get a look at the Venezuelan-born left-hander Reniel Pinto. Christian Guzman will lead things off now for Washington. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman and Adam Dunn.
Christian Guzman.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And that thing started in the zone, so that's a good job to hold back at the last second.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is the time of the game where this part of the lineup really needs to come through.
Slider is high, and it's 3-0.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Boy, when you've got a 2-run lead late in the ball game, you cannot walk the leadoff man in an inning. Now, all of a sudden, the tying run is able to come to the plate.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and digging in is the young third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Ball 1.
And sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
6 straight now out of the zone here to start this inning.
Here comes the 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Oh, and when you're sitting on a 2-0 count, you do not want to check a swing. That's a cardinal sin.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
And now this becomes a big pitch, especially when you're struggling with command.
Waiting on deck is Adam Dunn.
Nice play.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit.
Oh, big hole on the right side of the infield. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there. And he just bounces it right through the opening.
Mike Morse will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 28, Mike Morse.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in steps Adam Dunn. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And he's obviously not trying to hit him there. He just let that one get away from him.
Let's go, Fish.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And he is really under the gun now.
You can do it, Marlins. Turn the deuce.
Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Cantu is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Josh Willingham will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one.
Well, if he needed to pick a time to come up with his first hit of the series, this would be as good as any.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
And he's working hard from the neck up right now.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner will score from second.
One out double right there makes this a much tighter ball game at 5-4 now. Probably a smart decision to hold that runner at third, but now a base hit could give them the lead in this one.
Burke Badenhop will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Alberto Gonzalez will come on now and pinch run here. Willie Harris will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Coughlin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
You'd love a base hit in that situation, but this is probably the next best thing, as this ball's deep enough to get that tying run home.
Pudge Rodriguez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5. Mike Morse is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 28.
Alberto Gonzalez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And he's just 1 for 11 in the series, so he needs that bat to heat up a bit.
The pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Swung on, and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, this is a tough play for a catcher because he's got to worry about hitting that runner heading down the line. But he makes a good, strong throw here.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Still without a hit so far, so he'll need to get one soon if he wants to get his streak to 10 games.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Boy, and this guy's giving him a real lift out of the pin so far.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. One out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I think that's the one he wanted him to swing at, but he wouldn't do it.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he set down the first 2 guys to face him here in the inning, but they haven't made it easy. It's taken 11 pitches here, but he'll probably take it.
Jorge Cantu will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
Now,
The next pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Harris is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Florida down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Dan Meyer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ian Desmond will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. And a foul ball straight back. On the ground down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And Cantu will just step on the bag himself for the out.
Just a little cue shot here to first, and that's a good way to start the inning. He'll take it.
And it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here, as it'll be the young power hitter Elijah Dukes that gets the call.
Elijah Dukes.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And they've really kept him in check in this series, just 1 for 9 so far.
Run! Take him deep!
And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And definitely some words exchanged on the way back to the dugout. Most likely stemming from that brushback on the pitch before.
Niger Morgan will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
And he's still looking for a base hit here to keep that modest 5-game hitting streak alive.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
On the ground towards second. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Eddie Guardado will come in and pitch now.
Number 18, Guardado.
Dan Uggla is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Still no home runs in the ball game on either side of the scorecard.
Here's the 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
Line hard into left. And it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Cody Ross will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Strike two.
I got the count 0-2.
And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that'll serve a useful purpose if you can go after the outside corner low and away now.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Therefore, it is Morgan as that becomes out number 2. And if we turn our thoughts to a 10th inning in this one, it'll be the 2, 3, 4 seats to start the inning. Wes Helms will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Too low, 1-0.
And this is a guy that loves the moment on the mound. He lives for this.
Now a palm ball taken for a strike, 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Morgan will get under it though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Christian Guzman will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah!
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Over to his left, he's up with it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
And as he gets the first out there, this has been the kind of outing we've seen so far from him this year. He's already sporting one of the lowest ERAs in the team, and it's going to keep getting lower if he keeps pitching like this.
Mike Morse steps in now. Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And the one good thing about extra inning games, I get to work more with Soup. You're my idol.
And a fastball that misses badly there. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
And a one-out double here, and the first extra frame gives them a golden opportunity to apply some pressure before the bottom of the 10th.
Adam Dunn will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
In a game like this, every play is big, every pitch is big.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And you know, with Dunn's power, it would appear they're going to be content to work around him here.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Ross has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Alberto Gonzalez will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And that misses low and away, ball one.
And we are right on the teetering point in this ball game. Each at bat could be a make or break now.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Missed a good pitch to hit there.
The 1-1 pitch. And he takes a called strike two.
Well, this game has not been for the faint of heart. There have been some tense moments, and this is another one.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two.
Whew, and he might have seen his life flash before his eyes there.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. And he strikes him out here for route number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Ronnie Paulino is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Now the pitch. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
And this is the potential winning run at the plate. You've got to make him swing the bat.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Oh, that's how you neutralize a 3-1 disadvantage. You throw a perfect location pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And you just want anything that can get you going in extra innings. We've seen a leadoff walk be the difference in a ball game more than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths. Cameron Maben will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Good execution there as the sacrifice works that time. Now let's see if they can make it pay off.
Gabby Sanchez will get his first cuts here. And this will be fouled away. And this is taken for a ball inside. Don't know exactly where that would have missed, but it's 1-1.
And along about now, he's got to understand he's not going to get that call.
Now a soft liner toward first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And it bounces around down there now. And the winning run is across to score. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Matt, the winning run scores here, and this has been about as entertaining a ball game as we've had in quite a while.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, Matt, he really led the way in this one. A 4-hit game, and he was certainly one of the cogs in the machine here in this one.
So that'll bring us to our conclusion here this afternoon. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian thanking you for joining us here today. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. The Marlins win it 6-5. We'll leave you with the highlights from this 10-inning contest as we